lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, Vail. You are looking at a live shot of Gondola 1 this morning. Another chilly start to the day, but we have a beautiful forecast ahead of us, and we also have a great show in store for you. And good morning, I'm Ashley Pearl. I'll be your host for all things Vail Village today. We are kicking things off with the Evergreen Lodge, and we are going to be kind of going on a tour of some of my favorite shopping spots throughout the entire show. But I also wanted to just draw attention to some culture that will be gracing us this month at the Vail Public Library. The art that will be on the walls is all Greg Clifton. He is a local. This is his first show, and what's really exciting is that it's going to be displaying a couple of his passions, and one of them being diving. And so he's spent the last 4 years doing some dives in Central America. So you'll be able to see some of those dive trips for the past 4 years. And again, it's all over at the Vail Public Library in the month of February. So go check out Greg Clifton's art. Now, something else that's going to be going on this weekend, and specifically starting today, is the World Pro Ski Tour. Now, they moved the race from Golden Peak to Beaver Creek on Bear Trap, and today it's all about the qualifications, and these athletes will be competing side by side in a format that debuted in the Winter Olympics this year to compete for those final spots. And there's only 32 of them. The final race will take place tomorrow on Bear Trap over at Beaver Creek. So it should be a pretty exciting day to head on over there and check out these athletes in person. Really easy to access. You can see part of it from the Centennial Express lift at Beaver Creek. So the World Pro Ski Tour is going to be in town all weekend long, and the finals will be happening tomorrow. All right, now we're going to send things over to my buddy Eric Soonblad. You know, Eric, there's also another big event. It might as well be pro, the Yeti. Will you just tell them what they're going to be doing tonight? Tell them about the Yeti.
Oh, you better believe the Yeti are playing. It's a Friday and Saturday night, so that means it is semi-pro hockey night in Vail. I myself am a hockey player, so I will definitely be at these games. Now, the Vail Yeti, like I said, they're a semi-pro team based out of Vail, Colorado. They've actually won their last 4 games. They've won 10 games this season, and they are so fun. If you haven't been to a semi-pro game, it's a little bit more raucous than what you'll find in an NHL game. Of course, you've got cheap Molson Canadian beer on tap, so you can celebrate hockey like a true Canadian, drinking Molson Canadian. Now, the games start at 7:45. This week, they're playing the Minnesota Medics, the award for strangest team name in the league. And go Yetis. 7:45 tonight, 7:45 tomorrow on Saturday. You're not going to want to miss the great Yetis games. And to round out our threesome for Good Morning Vail, we've got Mark Sassy live in Beaver Creek. Mark, how are things looking up there, bud?
I'm going to tell you right now, we've been battling some pretty cold temperatures on and off throughout the wintertime. Today, it's about 6 degrees at the base as I ride up Centennial Lift in Beaver Creek, but almost feels like springtime up here. It's a nice, warm, little inversion happening. It's going to be a little cooler at the base than it is going to be further up in elevation you go. I've got first chair reports from the mountain today. I'm going to stop by Bear Trap and check out the World Pro Ski Tour. Today, the qualifying rounds. Tomorrow, the finals, the top 32. Once again, take it to the race course. I'm going to go check that out and give you some reports from that area. And just give you conditions reports and tell you what's happening up here on the hill, how you can prepare for your day up on Beaver Creek Mountain. We are going to have lots of sunshine today. It's going to be a good day. We have a great show for you also in store. For the first hour, we're going to take you in a neat little bed and breakfast in Avon. We're going to take you to a great property in Vail. We have a watching wing coming up, and also we're going to introduce you to Eyepieces. We'll be right back. It's Good Morning Vail on TV.
Hi, my name is Jacqueline Wiles with the U.S. Ski Team, and you're watching TV8 Vail.
There are those who stand forever ready, ready to defend the nation, ready to fight for what matters, no matter what.
Let's go! Get my round in there!
Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
For over 60 years, Warren Miller has captured the spirit of the mountains and the culture of snow sports. Tune in to TV8 Daily at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. for timeless Warren Miller films presented by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
All right, everybody, about to get off Centennial Lift number 6. Up here, Spruce Saddle, you can see clear skies, blue skies. A little cool up top, not too bad this morning. I've got my chin warmer on, but I don't have it pulled up onto my chin at this point because it's not too cold out here. It's gonna actually turn out to be, looks like to be a pretty nice day. Here's the top unloading area for Centennial Lift. Right in front of you can see some ski patrollers kind of getting their day started. Just like the rest of you are getting your day started by watching TV8 and watching Good Morning Vail. Here's what it looks like at the top today. Look at this. That's what you get, everybody. Sunshine and blue skies are in store for the next couple of days. Lucky us. It's going to be perfect. Here's a look at Vail by the hours forecast for your day. Notice that sunshine throughout the entire day. Temperatures mid-afternoon. We're going to see temperatures possibly getting into the mid-30s at the base of Vail. Obviously a little cooler up on the hill. Further up in elevation you go, temperatures are going to drop into the mid to upper 20s, which still is going to be fine temperatures for your day. Summit County temperatures, Breckenridge, 26 mid-mountain. We'll see 27 for that mid-mountain temperature and sunny at Keystone. And here in Eagle County for Vail and Beaver Creek, about 28 degrees mid-mountain. Kind of where I'm standing right now at the top of Spruce Saddle. So low to mid-20s in this area. It's going to be clear out for the day. So make sure that you put that sunscreen on early. We have a pretty hardy UV index today, so protect your skin. It's also going to help to insulate your skin earlier on. We have a little bit of snow possibly coming our way on Sunday, but other than that, lots of sunshine around. That's your weather from the top of Centennial Lift. We're going to take it to Ashley, who's in Vail. We're going to start and give you details on the conditions today on Vail Mountain.
This resort report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
Your conditions today at Vail Mountain are going to be spectacular. I'm here on the back patio of the Evergreen Lodge where you can see Vail behind me, and it's 100% open today, which means you have over 5,000 acres to get out and to spread out on and to explore. And of course, there's some great terrain that's going to be groomed, and they're grooming 30% more in the back bowls this season. So that means that even if you only have an intermediate level of skiing or riding, that you can access some of the best terrain in the entire world. Now, the lifts will start turning at 8:30 this morning for the public, and will go until 3:30 this afternoon. You might notice that Vail, it closes about 30 minutes before Beaver Creek does, but that's because of those bowls. They want to get people off the mountain safely and in a timely fashion. And so today, 195 trails are open. All 31 lifts are turning. Did you know that for this season to date, we've had 197 inches of snow at Vail, and right now, the mid-mountain snow depth is 57 inches. Eric, that's about as tall as I am for a mid-mountain snow depth. Getting close anyway. But how are things looking over at Beaver Creek today?
Beaver Creek is looking absolutely fabulous. Ashley, like you said, they're open from 8:30 to 4, so that half hour longer than Vail. But just like Vail, they've got 100% of their terrain open, all 23 lifts, all 150 runs, over 1,800 acres of terrain. Since we haven't had any snow for the past couple days, that means it's going to be a fast groomer day, which is what Beaver Creek is known for. Beaver Creek does a fabulous job grooming their trails, and they've got a plethora of fairly steep terrain with great rollers on it. So if you're an advanced skier, you can really pick that speed up, get those awesome carves in, especially down Latigo or upper and lower cinch. Maybe if you want to get some moguls in, head over to Rose Bowl. I bet there's some leftover POW moguls hanging out over on Rose Bowl for you today. And don't forget about the beginners or intermediates. There's always Haymeadow Park at the base of Beaver Creek. That's one of the best learning zones in the entire world. And if you're getting to be intermediate, Red Buffalo at the top is a wonderful place to improve those skills. Thanks to Inspirato for sponsoring this resort report and giving us our conditions. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at a shop at the top of Vail Village.
At Inspirato, we believe adventure doesn't mean venturing into a stranger's house. Taking time off doesn't mean taking chances. Because the world's most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented. They're a carefully crafted experience, a source of inspiration that lasts. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Avon Liquor, putting you in the spirits.
Be transported to a European chalet by Snowcat and create your own wonderful memories at Game Creek Restaurant. Enjoy 5-star American cuisine and an award-winning wine list while overlooking Vail's Game Creek Bowl. Vail, like nothing on earth.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Here's a shot of the base of Gondola 1, and then right off the path, 56 steps away, you're going to find the Bridge Street Ski House. I just marked it out, Chris. 56 of my steps. It might be
59 of mine.
Maybe, but that's how close it is. It's not even a snowball's throw to the base of Gondi 1.
Here we are with Pepe's face right there.
I know, right? Chris Kremer, and he is with the Bridge Street Ski House, and we want to let you all know about the amazing things that you guys have done throughout the summertime. Big changes inside and big changes outside too, right?
Oh yeah, the remodel of the building, it's absolutely gorgeous, and we've got still got the best location in Vail.
And they've made some changes to the outside of your doorways and your location, so you've acquired more space for amazing merchandise.
More windows, more of everything.
Yeah, more of everything. Let's talk about what you have to offer. So you have a great demo selection of skis for people. You also have boots, heated boots, and you recommend people make those reservations probably in advance so they can just walk in and go skiing.
Just go right to bridgestreetskihouse.com and get those reservations. We'll get you out on the hill, lickety split.
And heated boots, that's a big part of your selection.
It's a nice upgrade on those cold January days, I'll tell you, or even the past few days.
We're seeing a lot of things now that have heating elements in them. I've seen socks in the past, the boots obviously, and then how about the gloves and the mittens?
Oh, those are the cat's meow. I just got a pair for my wife.
You did?
I hope she doesn't see this before Christmas.
We won't say anything. All right, so I think you and I need to kind of just take 2 minutes and really thank Mother Nature and thank the amazing snowmaking team and the grooming crew to really turn Vail Mountain into, compared to last year, what it is now, and it's like night and day.
Oh, the earliest opening of Blue Sky, or the second earliest opening of Blue Sky ever, most terrain in North America, and it's what, December 3rd? You know?
December 3rd, it's early season. And if you get up here now, book your gear with the Bridge Street Ski House, go skiing, you're not gonna find anybody on the mountain because, for one, there's so much terrain that people are exploring all over the hill, and you know, we haven't seen a lot of everybody show up yet because it is still early season. But as you get busier, your location right here can accommodate a lot of people on a daily basis.
We certainly can, and we want you to walk in and ski out, and then at the end of the day, ski back in and walk out in your shoes and go après-ing or come shopping in our store.
A lot of selections for clothing, for the kids, for the moms, for the dads. You have a massive glove wall, a lot of helmets, a lot of goggles, something for everybody, really.
Yeah, lots of accessories, name brands that everyone knows, and then we try to bring in some new brands each year, such as Stio and Fly Low, and really just keep a little excitement about it all.
And then tell me about your amazing staff, because you got staff from all over the world, and they're not just really nice, but they know their stuff.
Yeah, and they keep coming back for whatever reason. I think it's because of our customers, you know?
It's you, it's probably you.
We're really fortunate to have a staff that has that southern hospitality and is really working to create a new kind of mountain hospitality up here.
It's really neat to see that things are going so well. As we look out here now, all these racks, are these the skis that people are storing they bring them outside every day? So you don't even need to really go into the store unless you have to put your boots on.
To put your boots on and eat a cookie at the end of the day, you know, that might be about it.
Cookie, coffee, hot chocolate.
Oh yeah,
for everybody.
We've been known to have a little bubbly on occasion.
A little bubbly on occasion.
On a nice powder day, you can't celebrate any better way.
And I think, once again, let's go back to your employees real quick, because they are 56 steps from the Gondola 1 too. So they might have a split during a day. They'll all go up and snowboard and ski, come back and tell everybody how good it is. So I mean, it doesn't get better than that.
You can't contain their excitement. You know, they get out on the hill, they use the product we sell, they use the product we rent, and they can talk about it. That's
right.
the best part.
I love it. Chris, thanks for your time.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Stop by the Bridge Street Ski House. Go to their website, bridgestreetskihouse.com. Book your rentals early or give them a call, 970-476-3332.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
Hey, so I'm sitting up here outside at Spruce Saddle. Feels like a nice day. Temperature's a little bit warmer up here. Give you a look around. That is your top of Centennial Lift number 6. Right over here, we've got the Cinch Express, and then beautiful views and lots of clear skies off towards the east. Today is the first tracks for the Vail Valley Foundation. So they and their families and their employees get to come up on the mountain earlier. They're going to be loading up at 7:30. So I get to ski a little bit earlier today and show you conditions a little bit earlier. And I love that. So let's talk about your weather for the day. This was sponsored by Boost Oxygen. If you're having a hard time catching your breath at these higher elevations, or if you got after it a little bit too hard last night, a little boost can change your day. All right, weather today, sunshine. It's going to be nice and warm mid-afternoon, especially at those lower elevations. We're going to see temperatures at the base of Vail, the base of Beaver Creek into the 30s. If you're looking to go to Summit County today, Keystone and Breck, also great conditions, lots of sunshine. We are going to have temperatures mid-mountain at Vail, Beaver Creek, Keystone and Breckenridge. We're looking at mid, possibly close to upper 20s, and those are mid-mountain temperatures. Remember that, mid-mountain temperatures. So cooler further up, warmer down below. As we look ahead, we have a chance for snow on Sunday, a chance for some more snow on Wednesday. Saturday looks to be a beautiful day for the finals for the World Pro Ski Tour, taking place on Bear Trap in Beaver Creek before they head to Waterville Valley, New Hampshire next weekend for their second of 4 races. Monday, sunshine. Tuesday, mostly sunny skies. All right, it is beautiful up here. Now, we're going to take you into Avon after the break and take you inside a very unique bed and breakfast called the Mine House, where the chief cook and bottle washer, she makes an amazing breakfast every day, including potato waffles. We'll share that with you after the break.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and may be feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's a learning environment tailored to your child's every need. It's a guarantee that by the 3rd day, children 5 to 6 will be skiing Hay Meadow Park, and students 7 and older will graduate to Red Buffalo Park, our mountaintop dedicated learning area. The Extraordinary is passing your love of skiing onto your children. Belong in the Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Welcome to Mine House Bed and Breakfast right here in Avon, and I'm here with its owner, Todd. Todd, Mine House Bed and Breakfast, tell us a little bit about how many people you can accommodate and what the accommodations are like here.
Okay, so it's a bed and breakfast, not just a standard hotel room, not a condo, not a rental house. But we kind of incorporate all the aspects, what we think the best aspects of each one of those things. Plus, you have your own maids and people to make you breakfast in the morning, and people to talk to as well, as far as what's going on in the valley and the things that are to do around here. So we have 2 houses right next door to each other. Each house has 10 bedrooms. Every room has its own bathroom, shower, has its own TV. You have internet, Wi-Fi internet throughout the houses, so you have good access to all your electronics and that kind of your modern conveniences as well. One of the things we like to do, we want to try to make it homey. So our motto is make Mine House your home in the heart of the Rockies. So when you check in, a lot of people are kind of weary and that kind of stuff. So one of the first things we like to do is we like to offer a bottle of water.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you.
And then since if you make mama happy, you make everybody else happy. So we always try to cater to the women especially. And that's, you know, sexist that I am, we try to take care of mama. So, so one of the things we do is we give a flower to the couples and the nice young ladies, so you can pick out the rose that you would like.
Oh, I might just have to take all of those. That's so nice. But what a nice greeting when people come in, and definitely not just your average hotel greeting.
Right. So we bring people in. We have them sit down on the couch in the office. We find out what they're doing. We try to optimize what their vacation experience can be. We give some advice on what to do, what to see, so they and try to improve what they think their experience is going to be, and try to give them you know, concierge and personal service kind of stuff. So we're trying to make everybody comfortable and feel at home.
Oh, I love that. And then when it comes to the different rooms that you have, they're not all the same, right?
No, it's so these started out as houses. They were specifically built to be a bed and breakfast. So we have some safety features with alarms and sprinklers and that kind of stuff. But every room is a little bit different. So we have 4 rooms that have just queen-size beds. The rest of them all have king-size beds. A total of 18 rooms, 14 king-size bedrooms. They also are a little variety of different layouts and amenities. We also have one that's a condo, that's a queen-size bed with a pull-out. So we have a variety of things you can choose from. We have 4 different kind of sections to the duplexes, so it's perfect for weddings and families and reunions and that kind of stuff. So we can kind of isolate you or put you together and put you off in a corner and have your own private experience as well.
That's amazing. And then it's right here in Avon, so the location is really close to just about everything. And if people want to go ahead and book with you, what's the best way to do that?
So we're on all the standard internet travel agency websites, all the Expedia family, all of the Booking.com family. So between those, there's about 250 different websites in 40 different languages. We have our own as well. You can book directly through us or you can give us a call. So our website address is www.meinhaususa.com. So it's Meinhaus USA, spelled the German way. So once again, it's www.meinhaususa.com. Or you can give us a call, 970-949-4287. And we answer the phone personally. We don't put you on a hold or anything like that. We answer the phone, we talk to you, and we find out what you need, and do our best to take care of you and make you feel at home and one of the family.
I mean, I already feel like I'm right at home. So make sure to get online or give them a call and book your stay today.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
And now would be a really good time to go ahead and put that Super Goop on. You are certainly going to need it with all of the sunshine we're expecting in the forecast today. Our UV index will be going up to a 4, still rated as a moderate, but that's getting up there. And so, you know, typically what I do is I just go ahead and I put it on first thing in the morning before I do anything else. It gets put on underneath my makeup, and at least an SPF 30 or above is what we always recommend, because, you know, not only are you getting the sun just as you're walking around town, but if you're getting on the mountain, then the snow is reflecting that sun back up on your face. It's so easy to get that goggle burn, and you know, maybe some of you are after that look, but I think a lot of you would probably rather avoid it. So if you haven't tried Super Goop products before, they have a great lineup of different products that than I've ever seen with certain sunscreens. Like for instance, ladies, they have sunscreen just for the back of your hands, and I know that that's something that my mom absolutely adores, and that I have some girlfriends that even wear driving gloves, right? So so having some sunscreen to put on your hands, it's a thing. And they also make a really nice, lightweight, non-greasy product. Now, speaking of putting sunscreen on your hands for a day like today, we have a look at your road report coming up next.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
It has started off absolutely gorgeous on this fabulous Friday, as we've seen from Ashley being live in Lion's Head and Mark live at the top of Beaver Creek. Clear blue skies to start the day and clear blue skies to finish the day, as we have sunshine predominant throughout the course of this Friday, with temperatures getting as high as 37 degrees later on this afternoon. What more could you ask for on a gorgeous Groomer Friday? Let's see if we can pick up on some weather patterns coming at us in the future. We currently have this lovely little high pressure ridge sitting on top of Colorado. That's what's been giving us such abundant blue skies and warm, dry weather. However, if we look further west of that, there is a little bit of a low pressure ridge as well as some moisture really starting to form up in Oregon, Washington, and Northern California. Now, for the moment, we've just got this big hollow pocket over Colorado right now, predominantly due to that polar vortex that has been making its way east. It's just fast swirling, kind of pulling warm air up from the equatorial region, but not really giving us fast moving winds. However, this will change. This is just for today. But as we look ahead into the future, that storm that's in the Pacific, that should still be joining us on Sunday, and we should start to see some snow in our forecast again. Thanks to Oakley for sponsoring this weather, the exclusive and official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts. Coming up next, Mark is going to take a look at the roads.
All right, time now for your road report. Here's a live shot from the top of Vail Pass. Looking down westbound, you can see pretty clear roads up there first thing this morning. We are going to see, keep in mind if you're traveling to the east today, mid-morning, early morning, the sun glare, when that sun is still low, making its way over the top of the mountains. And it can be blinding, so make sure your windshields are clean. And also during that same time, watch out for wildlife, especially with that sun glare. It's a double whammy packed punch of dangerousness. You want to make sure that there's animals plenty of times on the roads. I'm seeing a lot of deer around where I live in Edwards right now. Yesterday morning, there were 2 deer just kind of roaming around the streets. And plenty of wildlife out there still. You know, the bears do their hibernating, but all the other animals just continue. Sydney, our producer, told me she saw a deer, and she tried to talk to it. She rolled down her window, but it wouldn't respond to her. So anyways, wildlife's out there. Be aware, and also that early morning sun glare. All right, we got a quick break for Good Morning Vail on this beautiful Friday morning. And then we're going to head to the Evergreen Lodge and take you inside a great place where you can enjoy some football this Sunday called the Altitude Sports Bar. We'll be right back.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
The only thing I remember is losing control. I hit the pier face first. The first responders, they are the reason why I'm here. Just makes me thankful for everything that I have.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
If you're looking for one of the best places anywhere in the Vail Valley to enjoy your Super Bowl weekend, well, look no further. You have found it at the Altitude Bar and Grill right here inside the Evergreen Lodge. And I'm hanging out with my buddy Brian. He is all things Evergreen. And Brian, this is really, it's kind of like the spot, not just for the Super Bowl, but also just for your weekends in Vail.
You know, the way that this place is set up with the high ceilings, in the way that we have the TV set up, it's a very good place to come watch the games. Probably the best place in the Valley. You've got 20 TVs, you got a 100-inch projection screen, a couple pool tables, ping pong. It's just a nice casual place. Bring your friends or family, you know, have a burger, some appetizers and some beverages, and just, you know, have a good time, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I mean, I certainly can, you know, testify myself that it's a great spot just to come on any weekend and watch your favorite game. And then you have some great deals for football, too. And so, you know, just kind of sweetens it a little bit. And then also, I happen to know, you know, we were talking about earlier in the show that the Vail Yeti, they have a game tonight, Brian. And this is kind of like Yeti Central.
This is Altitude is the home of the Yeti. So they've had pretty much home games every weekend or every other weekend. So, you know, go to the game, after the game, you know, come back here with your friends, hang out with the players and all the spectators, and it's a good time. But, yeah, the Yeti have been – these games are so much fun. If you haven't been there, please go. Take your family. It's very family-friendly now, but they are a good time. And this is serious hockey. I mean, this is, it's impressive to watch these guys.
I mean, the first time that I went, I didn't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting the level of playing. It was so exciting. To me, it was way more fun than going to a professional hockey game, also because you know the people that are playing, but they're really, really good.
They are. And, you know, one of the great things is it's a great activity when families are in town visiting Vail, you know. Hey, what can I do besides, you know, going on the mountain or in the evening? A hockey game is a great thing for friends or family to do together as a group. So please go check it out. I think everybody will really enjoy the games.
Definitely. Now, also here at the Evergreen, besides one of the best places where you can enjoy football, you guys also, you have a spa. You have a Nepalese restaurant. I mean, you can come here and you can stay all weekend long and have different experiences every single time you leave your room.
Yeah, no, we've really worked hard on the guest experience, and, you know, having multiple dining options really is nice for guests. Let's say, you know, I'm here for a week or sometimes even longer. We have guests, you know, there's different dining options for them to partake in. If you want something more casual, the Altitude, or if you want something more unique, Annapurna and Nepalese and Indian food is a great option. Then we have the ski shop and the massage studio. So we think we have a great experience for guests where they come in Vail, and great value when they come to Vail as well.
And then besides that, the rooms, the accommodations are really, really nice. You guys just did a huge renovation.
We did. So in the fourth quarter of last year, we remodeled all 130 hotel rooms, got new case goods, curtains, linens, pillows, bedding, artwork. So the rooms, it's a big, big upgrade for us. And we have a lot of guests that have been returning for 20 plus years in the winter. And, you know, at least 10 of them have pulled me aside and said, hey, great job on the rooms, big upgrade. You know, they were really impressed.
And then we also cannot go without mentioning the fact that not only do you have these great rooms, they've been upgraded. Also, there's a rental shop. We should mention that really quickly. But some of them are pet friendly too.
Yeah, we've got some designated pet friendly rooms on the first floor. So if you want to bring your pet on vacation, call our reservations team and they'll set up a room for you.
And then, and then the rental shop, you can get snowshoes there. You can have your equipment tuned there. It can be stored right there, so you don't have to worry about bringing it back to the room with you.
You know, Dylan does such a great job in here, and, you know, even if you have your own equipment, he'll rack it and store it. So when you come back from a long day, just drop your skis in a rack. He'll have them set up and ready to go in the morning. If you want them tuned, they'll do that overnight. If you need hats, goggles, gloves, they have all that stuff. So it's definitely nice in the winter to have that amenity in-house.
I mean, really, the amenities are incredible here at the Evergreen. So if people want to book their stay, what's the best way to do that?
You know, the best way is just go evergreenvail.com, or they can call our sales and reservations team. We're helping you to put together a package for you.
Okay, perfect. Well, stop on in. This is the place to be this weekend. Coming up next, we're going to have a look at that forecast for your Super Bowl Sunday. I think it's going to be a really, really good time to be in here, maybe chomping on some wings and grabbing some Bloody Marys. Just saying.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
Oh, I'm loving all the love for the Vail Yetis from Brian Butts and Ashley Perill at the Altitude Lodge. Definitely go check that out after the Yetis game or for Super Bowl Sunday. And maybe go check out A-Basin today. That's where this live shot is coming at you from. A-Basin, lovely mountain over in Summit County. A little bit more of a down-home, cozy vibe than what you're going to get at the larger resorts. If you haven't been to A-Basin, you should definitely check that out. Great snow there as well. And boy, let's check out this weather. Holy sunshine. Things starting off a little bit cooler because we didn't have our nice little blanket of clouds to keep us warm and insulated overnight. However, temps will quickly climb to 37 degrees by 4 p.m. It's going to stay sunny throughout the entirety of the day, and that sunset should be happening right around 5:25, 5:30 this evening. It's great to see that daylight extended a little bit more than we saw earlier this winter. Great for walking the dog late at night too. All right, 50 degrees down in Denver. As we move further west along the I-70 corridor, we've got 32 in Steamboat Springs, 39 in Telluride, and 44 in Grand Junction. The tail of Colorado today, abundant sunshine across the entirety of the state due to that high pressure ridge just hanging out right on top of us. But as we look ahead into the 5-day forecast, we do have a couple points of interest here. One, Sunday, 60% chance of snow as a little low pressure system moves in from the Pacific. And then on Wednesday, another little chance of snow. So as much as we have loved these sunny skies, it is winter time. It's time to get some more snow in our forecast. And temperatures very, very comfortable, 42 to 38 degrees through Tuesday. Thanks to the outlets at Silverthorne for sponsoring this weather. If you're headed over to A-Basin, stop by there, pick up some great gear from their plethora of shops, and stick around here. We've got a watch and win coming right up next.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
Does that jingle get you going like it gets me going? I hope so, because it's time to win some free prizes, courtesy our Boost Oxygen Watch and Win. For today, I've decided to give away 3 important things for enjoying the mountain. First off, this delightful Chaos beanie. It's really plush, really supple, TV8 logoed. We've got a whole variety of colors. When you come in to pick up your prizes, maybe get a different color than this little kind of neutral yellow that we've got here. Second, a can of Boost Oxygen. If you're joining us from low altitude, this is what you need to get those leg muscles going, get those lung muscles going, and get yourself acclimated to high altitude quickly. Or if you've maybe had too much fun at the Vail Yetis game tonight, you can recover quickly, get on the slopes tomorrow with this can of Boost Oxygen. And finally, a little lovely TV8 buff. We want you advertising TV8 out there, and we want your face nice and cozy. Also, great for wiping the outside of your goggles, because you never wipe the inside of your goggles. All right, we're just going to take the 3rd caller here on the number that's about to show on screen. Kinsey is waiting for your calls, and what's that number? It's 970-754-8888. Give us a buzz right now. And coming up next, Mark Sassy live in Beaver Creek with a First Share report.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in this morning, our beautiful Friday morning. Looks to be like a corduroy kind of Friday morning. Temperatures up here at the top of Spruce Saddle, pretty mild. We're looking at probably upper teens right now, and that sun just about ready to make its way up and over the hillside. It's going to get nice. We have our first tracks for the Vail Valley Foundation, so we have already a lot of people up here on the mountain skiing. They have access to chairs 6, which is Centennial, chair 8 right in front of me, and then chairs 4s and 5 over towards Rose Bowl and the Red Buffalo Park area. And they get access to the mountain before 8:30, and I get access to the mountain because they get access to the mountain. This is your Sun and Ski First chair, everybody, and if you need any gear, if you need any accessories, anything to do with skiing, I know they have a big President's Day sale coming up here on President's Weekend, the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th of February, but they're located right in the heart of Avon. Stop by, they are your new mountain sports headquarters. I'm about ready to go make some turns. Enjoy this corduroy. Enjoy what it's like out here. We have sunshine for the next couple of days. It's only going to get better and better. And then we have more snow in the forecast with our next system coming Sunday, and then another system possibly coming Wednesday of next week. But look at it out here first thing this morning as we go towards Tombstone Territory, the Kids Adventure Zone, the top of Beaver Creek. There's some sunshine for everybody right now, making its way through the trees. Here's a couple early morning gliders out here just starting their day off the right way. Check it out, it's beautiful.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
With new Gold Bond Men's 5-in-1 Face Lotion, you could do 5 great things for your face as fast as done.
New Gold Bond 5-in-1 Face Lotion. 5 essential benefits, including SPF 15 for a great-looking face. Man up with Gold Bond.
In the lotion aisle.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Hey, good morning, everybody. So I got to make my first Sun and Ski First chair run a little bit. I'm going to make my way down the hill here and share with you more of the exciting activities you're going to find on Beaver Creek today. But I want to talk about one of our sister resorts in Summit County. We have Keystone. We also have Breckenridge. Breckenridge season to date has picked up 227 inches of snow. Now, they announced not that long ago that they are going to extend their season through Memorial Weekend, so in towards the end of May. And the plan is, with some big capital improvements between Keystone and Breckenridge, with the infrastructure of their snowmaking and some of the other things that they need to put into place to be able to start earlier and stay later, Breckenridge plans to continue this Memorial Weekend closing time for future winters. All right, I'm gonna go ski a little bit. Eric has a look at your beautiful weather forecast for Friday next.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Oh, Breckenridge is so lucky. I wish Vail would stay open until Memorial Day. Maybe once we get all that brand new snowmaking stuff put in this summer, we'll be able to do that next year. That was a live shot of Gondola 1 at the top of Vail Village on what is turning out to be a gorgeous day. You were seeing the sun rise over the Gore Range there out to the east. And boy, it's just looking perfect today as we take a peek at these hourly temperatures. Things starting off around 11 degrees, and that is a little colder than what you would expect with the temperature so high today, but that's because we don't have any cloud cover holding in the heat during the day, so it all just radiates out at night up into the upper atmosphere. Temps getting as high as 37 degrees later on today. Now, we have had fairly sunny skies this entire week, and that's due to this big high pressure ridge that's just been hanging out on top of Colorado and the western U.S. It is, however, followed by a low pressure ridge and some moisture here. Now, right now the jet stream is fairly mellow for us as most of the activity is centered around the Midwest here, but that should be blowing east throughout the course of the day, and the jet stream should bring that Pacific moisture to us in just a couple days. We're going to have another day of fun in the sun tomorrow on Sunday or on Saturday, and then Sunday we are going to get some precipitation. And thanks to GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts, for sponsoring this weather. And coming up next, we've got more TV8 Good Morning Vail.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years. Eyepieces of Vail will help you see and be seen.
All right, here's a look at what it's like out here on Beaver Creek this morning. This is what you're going to find all around Colorado with this high pressure and that bright sunshine right there. So what we're doing today is looking for a goggle that is going to block some of that light from coming into your goggles. Now, first thing this morning, you want to have a goggle that's going to allow a little more light in, but as that sun gets up, see how we have kind of flat light right here, and then we have brighter light over here. You need a goggle that's going to be able to take care of both of these lighting conditions all at once. The goggle I have, it's a little messy today, but this is the Oakley Line Miner with a cylindrical lens. Cylindrical lenses, very flat, closer to the face, old school, going new school. And this is the Prism Sapphire Iridium lens. Now this allows 13% visible light transmission, great for cloudy days and sunny days. I'll tell you, that is my favorite lens that I've found so far from Oakley because of that deep rose base. It really, God, it works perfect with the cones in my eyes. Check them out. They're going to be at Eyepieces and the Goggle Bar. And speaking of Eyepieces, we have them standing by for an interview with Ashley after the break.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Welcome to Boone's Wine and Spirits, where we're buying big, selling low, and having fun. This store offers the largest selection of beer, wine, and spirits. Alongside 42 cooler doors, this wide array of choices is accompanied by a knowledgeable staff and 5 in-house sommeliers. You are sure to find something that you cannot live without, or something you just have to try. Come on by, say hello, we hope to see you soon.
Joining us now in the studio, I've got Tegan with the Eagle Valley Library District. Tegan, good to see you today. A lot of stuff happening at your libraries, not just renting books and movies, but so much more.
Correct. We do have programs for kids, adults, and teens, such as story times and after-school programs, teen nights, and concert series and speaker series for adults. Anyone can get a library card, whether you're a resident or a patron, so stop on in. And we also just opened up a maker studio at the Eagle Public Library.
Is that brand new?
That is brand new. So all filled with all sorts of technologies and new equipment for people to experiment and play with.
And the word on the street is 3D printing. Can
Yes.
they do that down there?
Yes, they can.
That's so neat. So it's not
your grandma's library anymore.
It's not.
It's not just about renting books, but you have all that stuff available. My suggestion probably, like you said, maybe go to the website.
Yes,
That's going to be the
please.
best way to find out the options.
Yeah, and our website is evld.org.
Okay, nice work. So evld.org is going to give you all that information. Tegan, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
When I came across Carson, he just like he'd been to the meat grinder.
It was raining pretty hard. I could hear people inside the vehicle screaming.
Remember, I seen a fireman. We about to get you out, bud. We about to get you out.
Just a true miracle to be alive.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Welcome inside Eyepieces of Vail. I'm here with Garrett, and today, Garrett, we are talking fashion and function, and what else are we talking about?
Well, that's pretty much it. Fashion and function. I actually want to talk to you about side shields today. So we're here in Vail. We're pretty high in elevation. Like when you go up 1,000 feet in elevation, you're exposed to 10% more UV radiation because the atmosphere is thinner, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so back in the early 1900s, they started coming out with side shields to protect from harsher elements. So they were found in 3 areas, which were safety glasses, glacier glasses, and motorcycle glasses.
Gosh, I've been picking up where you're coming from. But in the early 1900s, I was, of course, being a child of the 80s, thinking that like side shields were just, invented back then. But clearly, long history.
Totally. So flash forward about 50, 60 years later is when they started to incorporate them into the fashion world. So you have that element of, it's not just a lens from the front, but you also have that 3-dimensional aspect of the glasses when you turn to the side, as well as the extra protection from the side shields as well. So I just wanted to show you a few of my favorite pieces that we carry here at Eyepieces.
Let's jump right in. These are so cool. So where are we starting?
So we're going to start at the very beginning. Okay. So these are the Montclairs. These are going to be pretty close to what they originally look like. So you have the wired temples and then the leather side shields and kind of that coverage. So a larger lens to cover the face, to protect the eyes, and then prevent more of those UV rays from getting into your eyes with the side shields here. The other part, so then we're going to flash forward. As it kind of gets a little more simple, we're doing away with the metal temples. The other thing that popped up was the leather strap in the middle. So a lot of people don't know this, but this leather strap used to actually extend all the way out, and when you would unclip it, it would cover your nose as well.
Whoa.
So, so that's where these came from, is this little leather piece right here. And then we get into, these are LGR. So this is a eyewear company that's kind of based on vintage Italian eyewear. So you have those rounder lenses, beautiful mirrored frames, and just sweet styling.
Yeah, definitely some sweet styling.
Yeah, so those are kind of the classics. Like, this is how they looked in the very beginning, and then now we come to today.
Oh my gosh, and Garrett, we're totally running out of time. We only have like 30 seconds left, so show us do your best car salesman, fast voice. All right, let's see him.
Here we go. Okay, so these are Salt, where you're getting those rubber side shields, a blue mirrored lens. This is one of my favorite pieces. This is Crew. So this was designed by Sterling Barrett out of New Orleans. He grew up in New Orleans, so you get a lot of that New Orleans flair with the gold. And then, of course, Tom Brown, based out of New York, just extremely elegant design, elegant style with the mesh gold side shields incorporated into the blue mirrored lens. I don't know if you can see that, but this is absolutely a beautiful piece that we have here at Eyepieces.
I mean, it is straight up artwork. Come on in, check it out for yourself. Eyepieces of Vail. They have several locations throughout the valley. Don't miss this amazing opportunity to get all of Garrett's knowledge. So stop on in today. Don't miss it. I mean, I think I need this one, and I think I need this one. This is probably also going to have to come home with me. Yep.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Holy knowledge out there at Eyepieces of Vail. Garrett, you have an impressive knowledge of all of those stylish sunglasses. That is a live look from Patrol Headquarters at the top of Beaver Creek, kind of looking out to the north there. That was a south-facing camera, and it's going to be a gorgeous day. That was just a little preview of how amazing it's going to be out there with clear blue skies and bright, shiny sun. Maybe it's time to get some of those little glacier shades that we just checked out at Eyepieces there. All right, temperatures starting off around 11 degrees today. They are going to quickly climb to about 35 by noon, top off around 37 later on this afternoon. Shouldn't be any clouds in the sky, should be fairly perfect throughout the course of the entire day. Now, here's a little storm system that we're tracking here. If we've seen with the high pressure maps in the jet stream, kind of a high pressure ridge and a hole over Colorado. However, in a couple days, we should see this Pacific storm start making its way to us as we take a peek at that 5-day forecast. It's going to take a couple days to get there. We're going to see some abundant sunshine tomorrow on Saturday again, but later in the afternoon, the clouds will start rolling in. Sunday, that's when that storm system should come in, and some more great snow for us. Thanks to Supergoop for sponsoring this weather. It is going to be bright and sunny out there. Maybe pick yourself up some Supergoop for today. And coming up next, another full hour of TV8's Good Morning Vail.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
You are looking at a live shot of the covered bridge this morning. Beautiful Friday, nice clear skies, and we're starting to see things really pick up and bustle here in Vail Village. Now this morning we are really starting off with just a beautiful clear sky, and what a great day to get out and explore Vail Mountain, and especially for you ladies out there. On Mondays and Fridays there's the Women's Adventure Tour. Now this is a complimentary tour of Vail Mountain. It starts around 10:30 right over here at the Express Lift in Mountain Plaza. So you just saw your meeting place. And this is at 10:30. You're going to go out with female ambassadors for the mountain, and they're going to show you some secret stashes. You'll also probably make some friends that you didn't already have, and you'll get to see parts of the mountain in a whole new way, or maybe for the first time with people that know it best. So that's every Monday and Friday right here in Vail Village at the Express Lift at 10:30. And we have such a great show in store for you today. We still have another hour left. I'm taking you shopping all throughout Vail Village. We are talking shoes, we are talking gear, we are talking housewares, and then we're also going to let you know what's going on with your local weather forecast. We're going to send you up on the mountain with Mark Sassy to give you that first-hand look at the conditions. And then of course Eric has some great things going on in the studio. If you're looking for a bargain on some of your ski gear, he definitely is the guy to talk to today. So a lot still coming up in the second hour of the show. We're so glad that you're joining us. Happy Friday from Vail Village. We'll be right back with a look at what's going on with that local weather forecast and some information about where your Epic Pass can take you internationally.
Remaining. Tatum with the drive.
Gatorade studies the best athletes to create the most advanced range of sports fuel. Gatorade. You fuel us, we fuel you.
At Inspirato, we believe adventure doesn't mean venturing into a stranger's house. Taking time off doesn't mean taking chances. Because the world's most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented. They're a carefully crafted experience, a source of inspiration that lasts. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Hi, I'm Chris Anthony, professional skier and one of Warren Miller's film athletes. I love snow and so does Chaos. CTR by Chaos Hats is my choice for smart and protective headwear gear. Here's a few of my favorite models of CTR for staying warm and outside this winter. The Mistral Pro Balaclava can be worn under the helmet or alone. This hinge allows you to adjust the windproof face mask for mixed conditions. Another great way to stay warm is the CTR's modern single-seam UHB Balaclava, which is antimicrobial and super breathable. Clean lines for the discerning alpinist. The Headwall Versatile Glove is lightweight, stretchy, wind and water resistant. And it has a smartphone sensor thumb and index finger. Whether it's on the slopes, hiking, snowshoeing, Nordic skiing, or ice skating, Chaos has the winter gear solution. Find us at these stores.
This resort report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail Colorado, and Facebook.
For your resort report, I wanted to talk about something a little bit different today. So if you have an Epic Pass, you're probably aware that not only do you get access to Vail and Beaver Creek, but also in Colorado, Keystone, Breckenridge, Crested Butte, and Telluride this year, also Arapahoe Basin. So 7 resorts in Colorado alone, but internationally, 66 resorts in 8 different countries, and one of those is Perisher in Australia. Now, of course, it's summertime in Australia right now, so you can't go skiing there right now, but their season goes from June to October, and they have, just as they've become part of the Vail Resorts family, also been part of the benefits that come along with that, which means some massive improvements to their snowmaking and also to their lift infrastructure. So you're going to find a better and better experience each and every time you go back there. So Perisher is the largest resort in Australia. It's made up of technically 4 different areas, and that adds up to over 3,000 acres to get out and to explore. So if you've been thinking about maybe taking a trip to Australia, maybe plan it around a time when you can go and use that Epic Pass. You get unlimited skiing and riding there with your Epic Pass, so why not take advantage of it? Really is an incredible deal. And if you don't have that Epic Pass, so you can log on to epicpass.com and start planning for next season. Coming up, we're going to take a look at what's going on with that local weather forecast, and we are going to start my 8 a.m. shopping adventure in Christie Sports. I'm just going to get a head start because I have a few things that I want to pick up. So we'll see you in just a few minutes. Sid, you need anything while I'm in here? Maybe? No?
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
It is a gorgeous day here in Vail. I've stepped outside onto the patio, and you are taking a live look at Spruce Saddle on Beaver Creek Mountain. It's the sun slowly rising out there. Really bright, intense sun out on our patio this morning. You're going to want some really dark lenses when you get out there and ski or snowboard today to protect your eyes from the sun glare and UV rays. As we take a look at that hourly forecast, not a single cloud in the sky today. Holy cow, that's amazing. It's like riding in March or April today. It's awesome stuff. Temperatures starting off around 11 degrees before quickly climbing to 35 by noon and topping off at around 37 later on this afternoon. Should be expecting that sun to set between 5:20 and 5:30 this evening. Great stuff for getting out a little bit later to walk those pups if you've got one. And now we're going to take a look at temperatures around the state of Colorado, and the word of the day around the entirety of the state is bright sunny conditions. 50 degrees further east of us in Denver, 32 north of us in Steamboat Springs, down south in the legendary San Juan Mountains, Telluride's at 39 degrees, and further west in Grand Junction at 44. Now, as we look ahead into that 5-day forecast, We do have a couple storms coming. That's some great news. I sure have loved this sunny weather. But Sunday and then on Wednesday, we should see additional snowfall. Temperatures fairly stable in the low 40s to upper 30s throughout the course of the week. And tomorrow, one more day of sunshine before that storm moves in on Sunday. And thanks to Christie Sports for sponsoring this weather. And coming up next, as we just saw, Ashley was taking her first steps into Christie Sports. Let's see what the gear experts have to say today.
Be transported to a European chalet by Snowcat and create your own wonderful memories at Game Creek Restaurant. Enjoy 5-star American cuisine and an award-winning wine list while overlooking Vail's Game Creek Bowl. Vail, like nothing on earth.
Mark your calendars now, Saturday, February 23rd. Sarah, the challenge returns. Talons Challenge. What is that?
Talons Challenge. It is our really fun on-mountain event that celebrates the best of Beaver Creek's steepest runs. So complete all 14 of our steepest runs off of grouse, larkspur, and birds of prey, and you can win your spot on the Talons Wall of Fame, get free swag, and have a really fun party at Talons Restaurant. It's just a great day to celebrate skiing, friends, family, do it as a group, do it with your friends, do it with your family, and come out and enjoy this great terrain we have here in Beaver Creek.
And then, of course, if you want to kind of get warmed up, the Friday before, there's some great activities to kind of get you ready.
Yeah, you'll want to check beavercreek.com because Friday we'll start our credential pickup for the event on Saturday, so you can sign up, come to the village, have fun beforehand, and then get ready for your Saturday morning.
Oh man, those thighs are going to be burning, but only if you sign up now, beavercreek.com. You definitely don't want to miss this great event.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start
You know, on any given weekend or anytime I need some new supplies when it comes to getting out and about in the mountains, I come to Christie Sports, and the reason why is not only the selection, but also the people. This is Jim Cooper, and Jim, we got to tell everybody, not only is Jake the camera guy a Gator, I'm a Gator, but you used to play football at Florida, so let's just start off how we typically do. Yuck. That was a little mini Gator chomp for you. Yeah. Now, Jim, we have a big football game coming up this weekend. Can we just really quickly tell everybody what position you used to play?
Long snapper. Went in as a linebacker, ended up being a long snapper.
Oh, no big deal. Anyway, you have a celebrity that can help you find the best gear for the Super Bowl of skiing. Now, Jim, you picked out a couple skis, somewhat Gator-like colors this morning, but why these ones?
Well, because it's a new ski for us at Christie's to carry. It's the Elan Ripstick 94 for women, and I have the Ripstick 106. They're asymmetrical skis for the right and left. The unique thing about the ski is that it has a rocker profile on one edge, and it has a camber profile on the other. Don't ask me how they do it, but the ski skis exceptionally well on every condition. This ski's 106 underfoot, and it'll go out and carve trenches on a groomer, or it'll ski.
Just too much rad all in one picture, Jim. So when it comes to getting out on these Elan skis and maybe trying them out, if people have never had skis that have been actually right and left leg specific before, they probably want to try them. But if they fall in love with them, you guys have this amazing demo program.
Yeah, in our test program upstairs, you can come in and try for up to 3 days. Try as many skis as you'd like in those 3 days, and we highly encourage getting out on different skis. We're so close to the gondola that you can get back out on the hill and swap.
How long? How long?
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. This is your Christie Sports First Chair. I took a run down Gold Dust, actually down Latigo this morning. Back up top again, making my way over to see if a good friend Ripperoo is awake yet. Every time I adventure over here to Ripperoo's cabin, I always hope to catch him, and he's never there. I don't know if he sleeps there, if he camps out there. Maybe he has another house, and that's his home. There's the Aurora Gold Mine, everybody, for the kids. You can roll on through there. That's a fun little adventure. And then just in front of us here, you're going to find retreat at the top of Gold Dust in Latigo, off in the bushes just a little bit, and you can see, oh, is it pretty up here this morning. Great spot to be. Me and the Rippa J. Roo. Hopefully he's over here hanging out today. Hey, Rip. Rip you around today? Don't want to disturb you. Once again, his door's open. Whenever I see his door open, I guess it's safe to assume that he is gone for the day. But you can meet Ripperoo here, I think at 12:45 every day. I'll get your photos taken with him and enjoy his little retreat. You can leave him a note in his mailbox. But this is part of the Kids Adventure Zones. Terrain and trails designed for the kids, and they use kids to help them design them. They talk to kids to get ideas on what would be really cool for you guys when you're up here skiing and snowboarding on the mountain. And they obviously thought that having a little cabin for Captain Ripperoo right here. Ripperoo is the mascot dog for Beaver Creek. You also see him at Keystone. He's around at all the resorts. But it's beautiful out here this morning. Look at that. Calm, nice and calm. Sun right now, as I got off Centennial Lift, it was about 20 degrees, so pretty mild. It's beautiful up here. This is your Christie Sports First Chair. We have some weather reporting with Eric in the studio coming up. Actually,
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
Yeah, weather with me. I apologize for that. Me and the Rip. I was hoping to be able to do a weather report with Captain Ripperoo today, and once again, he didn't get that message I sent him, but I'll do the weather for you. You're looking at it right now. This is what you're going to see all day. The only thing that's going to get different for the day is that it's going to get warmer out. It's about 20 degrees right now at the top of the Centennial Lift, and it just continues to warm up nicely. A lot of people skiing as I look off towards the Rose Bowl area off in the distance. It's spectacular up here. Look at this area right here. This is called Big Bark. Big Bark is an upper gladed area for the kiddos. It's spectacular. Let's take a look at your I-70 drive today. If you're going to be headed over to Keystone, Breckenridge, this is your quick look forecast. We just like to give you a snapshot of what it's going to be like at our local resorts in Eagle and Summit County. And then we're going to see temperatures at all 4 of our resorts holding in the low, mid to upper 20s. And those temperatures, just so you know, are mid-mountain, so it will be warmer at the base. Sunscreen, everybody. This is definitely one of those sunscreen days. You saw that UV index today, and it's pretty high midday, so protect your skin. Get out there and enjoy making some turns, but you don't want to be thinking about that. That's a look at your weather. All right, we're going to take it back down to the studio with Eric Soomblad. He is in there standing by. Let's see what he has going on next.
Thanks a lot, Mark. With the sunny weather that we've been having and the lack of snow, you may think that it's getting safe to go out in the backcountry as all of those layers start to melt together as a result of the sunny days. However, that is not quite the case yet. As we're taking a peek at this map around the state, all of this yellow means that almost all of Colorado is currently in a moderate avalanche condition. So that means it is likely to occur on slopes above 30 degrees, especially in north to southeast facing aspects. And right here, we're kind of seeing the 3 levels. So above and near tree line, both at a moderate avalanche rating, and then below tree line, little bit lower, because at below tree line, typically your slopes are less than a 30-degree incline. And the thing you're really going to watch out for right now are wind-loaded slopes, especially at that north to southeast facing aspect. If you are out touring around in the backcountry and find yourself on the north to southeast facing aspect and you see really smooth snow that's kind of rounded like a mound, that likely means it's a very wind-loaded slope. So it may look hard like you can walk on it, but actually it's hollow below that because it's been wind-loaded and then frozen over. And as you step through that hollow layer, you're likely to encounter what's known as a persistent slab, where it's thicker snow on top of a weaker layer. And that persistent slab is what's going to slide away from you and cause potential issues. So when you are planning your routes, make sure you're kind of routing yourself up the north to northwest facing slopes, staying away from the east to southeast facing slopes. And just stay safe out there, everyone. Maybe stay a little bit below tree line if you can, and stay on slopes that are a little less inclined than 30 degrees while we wait for these snow layers to compact together. Now, coming up next, we're going to join Ashley back in Vail Village to continue her shopping tour.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
There's a timeout. They're going to ice the kicker.
The snap is good. Reds are up.
At Inspirato, we believe adventure doesn't mean venturing into a stranger's house. Taking time off doesn't mean taking chances. Because the world's most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented. They're a carefully crafted experience, a source of inspiration that lasts. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
Helly Hansen and Gatorade present the 2018 Ridge Series at Beaver Creek. Beaver Creek hosts this event on their World Cup mountain. This event offers family fun for all abilities and disciplines. Join us January 7th for the best ski racing in the state. Register online at beavercreek.com.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Okay, we all know the Super Bowl is taking place this Sunday. If you are looking for a great way to set up your home in a very elegant fashion and have people over to enjoy the game, or maybe like Linda and I, maybe you're just really in it to watch the commercials, Annie's is the place to be. And also, Linda, oh my gosh, every time it's been, I was gone last week and I just walked back in. This place, I don't know what the mixture of fragrances is, but I would love for everything in my life to smell like Annie's. It's magical.
Absolutely. We have a whole grouping of soaps, diffusers, wonderful scents for the home.
I mean, it smells amazing in here. But you have brought out maybe just a little hint of spring. I know we have to wait till tomorrow until we find out about, the groundhog predictions. But this table setting is just gorgeous, Linda.
Well, you can certainly do this all winter, but you can set a luxe table. You can do a carving set from France. I mean, look how beautiful this is. We have gorgeous steak knife sets, cheese sets. We have linens. We have just about anything you would need for a Valentine's table to a Super Bowl table. And certainly this is luxe, but we can easily accommodate your everyday dishes.
Right, you definitely can. And what I love about it is that, you can come into Annie's and there's such a variety that you can kind of dress it up, dress it down with each of your different little accessories. I mean, for instance, just these little guys right here. I mean, how cool to make it very mountain setting, but also very luxurious at the same time.
Absolutely. And we can't forget about our warm throws, since the whole nation is in kind of a frigid mode. We have throws. We have these luxe pillows from Austria. And we just got a whole bunch of other pillows in that are just absolutely wonderful and add a little bit of oomph to every decor.
Oh, they really do. I mean, cozying up on your couch with a nice little cup of hot coffee or tea, or maybe just, reading a book by the fireplace at the end of the day with one of these throws. How nice. And also, if you have any parties that you're going to and you're looking for hostess gifts, this would be such an incredible place, especially if there's going to be, grilling on Sunday. These knife sets, oh, my goodness.
They're great. And the cheese sets are not expensive, and they make a great hostess gift. Yeah. But you can also use them for Super Bowl. I mean, they're just wonderful, along with these upcycled bowls that are made from reclaimed trees.
That is so cool. I mean, think about, you know, if you're going to make a dish to contribute to your Super Bowl party and you can put it in a bowl like that and then just leave it as a gift, you would definitely be winning for best guest.
Great idea.
Yeah,
And we can't forget about all of our German wonderful smokers, pyramids, and arches that just look great all winter.
They really do. And there's also one for kind of every little occasion. And again, what a great gift. Or if you want to capture the scent of Annie's in your own home, that's a great way to do it with something that's handcrafted and just so special. I mean, you can find such special items here at Annie's. And so just steps away from Solaris and Vail Boot and Shoe. And what are your hours, Linda?
We're open daily 10 to 6. On the weekends, we're open 10 to 7.
Okay, perfect. Well, stop on in, get stocked up on everything that you need to make your home warm and cozy and ready for a weekend of celebrations. All right, we have so much still ahead, including some shoe shopping. Oh yeah, we're not done shopping yet today. Not done shopping.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvail.com.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly Ski Boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
Helly Hansen and Gatorade present the 2018 Ridge Series at Beaver Creek. Beaver Creek hosts this event on their World Cup mountain. This event offers family fun for all abilities and disciplines. Join us January 7th for the best ski racing in the state. Register online at beavercreek.com.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek's Talons Challenge, happening Saturday, February 23rd.
That is a live shot of River Run, the gondola at the base of Keystone. Keystone, the mountain further east of us in Summit County. Great mountain to learn to ski and snowboard at. Really long blue to green run on the front side called School Marm. Just a lovely place to go ski and ride over there at Keystone. And it's going to be a gorgeous day to learn to ski and ride or to perfect your skills out on the really fast and perfect groomers at Beaver Creek or Vail. As we take a look at the hourly forecast for the day, things starting off around 11 degrees and sunny throughout the course of the day. Temps getting as high as 37 degrees later on this afternoon. Sunset should be happening right around 5:20 to 5:30 p.m. Love to see that light extended for walking my little pup Minnie after working. And as we take a peek at temperatures around the state of Colorado, the theme of today is sunshine from east to west, from Denver to Grand Junction, Steamboat to Telluride. Sunshine is dominant. 50 degrees in Denver. 44 further west of us in Grand Junction, 32 in Steamboat Springs, and down south in the legendary San Juan Mountains, 39 degrees in Telluride. And now as we look ahead into that 5-day forecast, I hope you've enjoyed the sunshine because you got one more day of it before another storm rolls into our valley. We've got a 60% chance of snow on Sunday. Then again on Wednesday, another storm should be coming in. But temperatures pretty consistent throughout the majority of the week, kind of fluctuating between 42 to 38 degrees, but fairly comfortable to get out there and enjoy the snow. Now, thanks to Beaver Creek Resort Company and the Talons Challenge for sponsoring this weather. And coming up next, Mark, live on Beaver Creek, going to give us a look at those fabulous conditions.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Hey, this is your Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery First Chair. I'm over here on Bear Trap, where today you're going to see the qualifying rounds for the World Pro Ski Tour. Now, the way this works, the World Pro Ski Tour used to be a big event. It wasn't called the World Pro Ski Tour, but it was a pro ski tour of sorts back in the 80s, in the mid to the late 90s. Then it went away for a couple of decades, came back last year with a vengeance. Now, these races and the racers travel around the country, and the way this works, it's different than normal racing because it's a dual race format. So head-to-head single elimination competition, and it's different because down the course, I don't know if you can see that jump, but throughout the course there are these pro jumps which are a little over 1 meter high, and there's a gate set for each racer at the top of the jump, and then you have the gates on the bottom side of the jump, and you need to be going off that jump, absorbing the jump and making sure that you are going off in the direction that you want to land for that next gate. This is a lot of fun to watch. You can see the entire race course from right here at the finish area of Beaver Creek, and it's going to be really neat. And another cool thing with the Helly Hansen Race Series, anybody that comes up here and races for the Amateur Race Series every Monday with Vail and Beaver Creek, right here at Beaver Creek, you get to race on this same course. You don't get the pro jumps, but you get to ski bear trap and race on bear trap, and it makes it such a neat event. So today, qualifying. Tomorrow, the finals. That's your Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery First Chair. We're taking you inside a great store called Vail Boot and Shoe in Vail with Ashley right after the break.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
Oh, welcome to Vail Boot and Shoe. This is kind of like my mecca as far as the variety and also the way that they keep your feet nice and toasty and warm and looking fashionable at the same time. And Linda, when it comes to the variety that you have, I love that you really think of every detail being here in the mountains, right? We have snow on the way, and you have everything that we need for a snowy day when it comes to our toes.
Absolutely, and right now, it's all about staying warm. Oh. So we have behind you, look at these great, wonderful, retro Uggs that have the shearling inside. It's kind of a throwback shoe. Yeah. And if you want a more stylish look, I mean, look at these cute lace-up, totally shearling lined, so warm and cozy.
I mean, so warm and cozy and so fashionable too. And then, I mean, these moves, like they're so fun.
And they're like a hug of shearling.
Yes.
You put them on, they're kind of like a slipper, a shoe. They have a great tread. You can walk around the village, and great for après ski.
Oh, yes. I love that you're already thinking about après ski and also making sure that we look good for it. And, I mean, the varieties and the different styles, I mean, just so
fun.
And
these are Sorel Moto boots, totally waterproof. If you want more of an alpine look, these are darling Sorels, kind of an upscale from, you know, your typical Joan of Arctic boot.
Right. Okay. I love that you mentioned waterproof, because a lot of the boots that you have here, you wouldn't necessarily expect that they would be waterproof because of the fashion element.
Oh, yes. We have some wonderful boots. This absolutely dressy to casual boot. It has a great tread, but this is totally waterproof, as is this cute little suede bootie with the heel. I mean, you can wear that to work, and it has a zipper so you can zip in and out of it and wear it for an evening out.
I mean, I love, the function that's built in to all of the fashion that you have. And like you mentioned, the great tread on every single one of these shoes, which is something that maybe in a lot of other places you don't have to worry about. But here in the mountains, it is definitely an important part of what you're putting on your feet.
Absolutely. And it's all about looking good and being warm right now. Mm-hmm. And we have wonderful scarves. We have accessories like this sweater. I also have a pair of wonderful, very, very warm waterproof boots on right now. And we can't forget about the men's and kids.
Yes, we're just going to take a little departure over here. And, you know, for the men, I mean, when it comes to, again, waterproof and stylish, I mean, look at these Sorels. These are so cool.
Oh, they're great. We have wonderful men's, and we just got these new hiking boots in for men and women.
Oh.
But they're very lightweight. Great bottoms. You can hike to your heart's content in these.
Oh, so nice. And you know that your feet are going to stay nice and warm and cozy. And then, of course, for the kids, I mean, I just can't. Linda, these are just so cute.
Can't forget about the kids. Oh, we have a full selection of booties for the kids.
Oh, that's so fun. Okay, so where are you located and what are your hours?
We're located just next to Annie's, just west of the Solaris, and our hours are daily 10 to 9, and we also have an Edwards location in Riverwalk, and that's open daily 10 to 6.
Okay, perfect. So 2 locations to get everything that you need. And you know, for gifts coming up for Valentine's Day, shoes always fit, right, Linda?
Absolutely.
Always fit. Yeah.
Absolutely. And look at how cute these are with the little hint of red in them.
Little hint of red. I mean, Eric, listen, if you're paying attention for coworker gifts, can you just look at that red fur? I'm just saying. Right here at Vail Boot and Shoe, you can come and get it for me. Just saying. All right, you guys, listen, we're going to send things back into the studio with Eric. I'll pick out some gifts for you, Eric, so you don't even have to worry about it. I'll just tell Linda what you need to pick up when you come in to get your favorite coworker.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Well, thanks for making it easy for me, Ashley. I usually fumble on Valentine's Day, but I'm going to get this one. We're going to get a home run of boots there from Vail Boot and Shoe for you. All right, let's take a peek at the hourly forecast for the day. Things starting off a little bit cooler because we didn't have that nice insulating blanket of cloud cover, so all the heat from yesterday radiated into the upper atmosphere. So we're going to continue to see that thermal rubber banding going on here with temperatures starting off at 11 degrees at 8 a.m. But here's that rubber band effect. It's going to quickly climb to around 37 degrees by 4 p.m. and then overnight it's going to just drop back down again, and tomorrow morning should be about 9 degrees. So thermal rubber banding until we get that blanket of cloud cover, which I've got some good news. Blanket of cloud cover means moisture, and as we take a peek at the storm system here in the Pacific, you can kind of see it swirling and curling above us to the Midwest. However, we do expect the jet stream to start tracking further south and start moving this Pacific storm into our valley. And that's represented by this moisture we're seeing here on Sunday with that 60% chance of snow and precipitation. We've got another day of sunny weather, partly cloudy skies starting tomorrow, Saturday afternoon before that storm rolls in. Temperatures really comfortable, kind of hovering between 42 and 38 degrees throughout the course of the week. And thanks to GMC for sponsoring this weather, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts. And coming up next, Ashley's going to give us some tips on how to stay safe at high altitude.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Good.
world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. Available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's a learning environment tailored to your child's every need. It's a guarantee that by the third day, children 5 to 6 will be skiing Hay Meadow Park, and students 7 and older will graduate to Red Buffalo Park, our mountaintop dedicated learning area. The Extraordinary is passing your love of skiing onto your children. Belong in the Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts. This resort report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail Colorado, and Facebook.
Okay, so a lot of you are here in the Vail Valley for the first time. Maybe it's your first trip to the mountains, or maybe it's your 700th trip to the mountains. It really doesn't matter who you are or what your age is. Altitude sickness doesn't discriminate, and I myself have experienced this. Thank goodness it's been a long time, but I actually missed out on a New Year's with my family one year because I was so sick and just so nauseous. It was not fun. It was really not fun. So here's a few things that you can do to really help to prevent yourself from experiencing altitude sickness. Now, first of all, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but partying and drinking, not exactly the best for the altitude. Same thing with your caffeine intake. So when you get up here, you really want to hydrate. And of course, beer and liquor don't exactly do that for you. So really try to lay off the booze, especially the first night or two that you're here. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water, and also try to decrease that caffeine intake. Now, something else you want to do to replenish your system is get plenty of potassium. So of course that could be, eating some bananas in the morning, or grabbing some granola or some spinach. Also, something else that's great is you want to make sure you're getting plenty of rest. And also, another thing is you want to avoid any kind of saunas or hot tubs, anything that's going to, again, decrease your deplete your body, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So when you take those extra hot showers, when you get in the hot tub, that can help to dehydrate you. So again, just a few tips for the first couple of days. And then once you're feeling pretty good, then you know what? We still have a few days for the Super Bowl, right? We still have a few days if you want to imbibe a little bit, right? But just make sure you're staying plenty hydrated so you can enjoy all that the Vail Valley has to offer. And speaking of that, we're going to send things back to my buddy Eric, and he's going to tell you more about some of the great things you'll find here while you're in town.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
Thanks for those great tips, Ashley. It's something that people don't realize when they're coming from low elevation up to our high altitude community, is just how quickly that altitude sickness can affect you. And we were just taking a peek at Beaver Creek from our back patio here in Avon on a gorgeous, gorgeous sunny day. You were just kind of seeing the sun rising from the east start to hit those trails. And by about 10 a.m., 11 a.m. today, we're going to have bright sunshine throughout all of the ski trails on Vail and Beaver Creek. Temperatures around 11 degrees at 8 a.m. before quickly climbing to about 37 later on this afternoon. Now let's try to take a peek at some weather trends, see what's coming in our future. Now currently we're sort of locked in this high pressure ridge right here. That's what's been keeping us dry and fairly cloud-free throughout the past few days. However, if we look further west, stretching from Northern California all the way up to Vancouver, there is a very large low pressure ridge and storm system. Now the jet stream that we're looking at right here isn't necessarily saying that we're going to get this storm because we have such a high pressure pocket. However, we do expect that to kind of move further east and that storm to be joining us on Sunday. Yeah, so we've just got one more day of partly cloudy skies. It's going to be pretty sunny throughout the course of tomorrow. It's going to be the afternoon that those clouds really start rolling in. And then on Sunday, we do expect this 60% chance of precipitation. Yay for more snow, and yay for Oakley and Prism Lenses, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts. If you haven't checked out Prism Lenses, highly, highly recommend you do. That's what Mark's rocking today. And coming up next, we're going to be interviewing Vail Valley Cares.
Be transported to a European chalet by Snowcat and create your own wonderful memories at Game Creek Restaurant. Enjoy 5-star American cuisine and an award-winning wine list while overlooking Vail's Game Creek Bowl. Vail, like nothing on earth.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
If you love Vail, you'll love the Arabelle Club in Lion's Head. Drive in, ski out. Make the most of your time in Vail. At the club, our valets park your car and your skis are waiting for you slopeside. Gear up in the members' lounge with your own private locker. And after a hearty continental breakfast, you'll be on the mountain in record time. It just doesn't get any easier or more fun. So make the most of the mountain with membership at the Arabelle Club. It makes all the difference.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know.
Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Well, if you're just joining us here in the Valley, maybe you just moved here this year, or you're just visiting, the wonderful thing that you may not have picked up on yet is just the great sense of giving in our community, and a really unique but also very giving store, the Vail Valley Thrift Shop. It's amazing how much you give back to the community, but then what an amazing service you provide by having gear for kids that, you know, if they're growing out of gear, they can easily get some ski gear or just awesome stuff.
Yep.
Greg, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, always appreciate to have you on.
Yeah, it's so much fun. You know, it's amazing. The community gives us such great stuff, and they're so you know, they're so giving. Like you say, they give us such great stuff that we're able to, you know, sell it and make money for our community, you know, and I mean, we kind of do it you know, I mean, everybody says this, we kind of do the win-win-win thing where, yeah, you know, we keep it out of the landfill, you know, we give people a place to donate, we're able to give it back into the community in the form of grants and scholarships. So it's pretty cool. I mean, it's a great, you know, paradigm, so to speak, but it's you can't do this every place. Our community is so giving; they give us such great stuff.
And so, typically, you go to a thrift shop for, we'll say, like costumes. When I was living down in Denver, but you never expect to have really high-end ski gear or high-end outerwear. But since we live up in Vail, we've got a lot of that, and it just gets returned back to the Vail Valley thrift shops just for other use.
Yep. You know, but I mean, this is even different than any other place in the mountains that I've found. You know, and we go look at other thrift shops, and you know, we get ideas, and we steal ideas from everybody else and that type of thing, and see what they've got and see what they're doing, trying to make ours better. But the quality that we get here is so amazing that you know, it just doesn't compare to anywhere else that we've seen. And so we're often going around and looking at, you know, at places. We're thrift shop people because that's what we do. Yeah. So we enjoy them. We enjoy it, and you know, and it's so fun. And I mean, the whole end of everything is being able to help the community. I mean, because we have needs here, and people don't realize, but you know, we have a lot of working poor that, you know, make it paycheck to paycheck, and you know, we've just seen with the government shutdown and that type of thing. You know, we've seen those needs. You know, it's like that in the community. If someone misses if a kid gets sick or they get sick and they miss a paycheck or two, ooh, you know, they're, you know, robbing here to pay there, and all of a sudden, a few months down the road, they're in trouble.
And you've really given away kind of an astonishing amount to the community. We were just running over figures before the show started.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, I mean, we since 2000, we've been able to give a little over $4 million, which is, I mean, for a couple of dinky little thrift shops and local thrift shops, I mean, that seems pretty cool to me, but
that has such an impact on the community. I mean, $4 million is a lot.
Absolutely. You know, and it goes to the organizations that give back, that are direct aid. They're helping the community, and you know, I mean, and so it's really cool to, you know, to be able to do that. I mean, in a small community like this, we know the organizations, we know the directors of the organizations, and we see what they're doing, and so it's kind of fun to be able to help out. I mean, when we first, you know, made a little bit of money, we were like, okay, what do we want to do? And then it's like, you know, there are these organizations that they know how to do it, you know, I mean, and so why don't we help them? And so that was kind of where it kind of came from. And I mean, we never really thought we'd make enough money to be able to do this.
Just returning it right back, truly altruistic, Greg.
Yeah.
And you got a special sale going on this weekend.
We do. Yep.
I'm not going to say what it's on.
That's right.
Know there's a sale. You got to get to the thrift store.
That's right. Groundhog Day tomorrow. We're going to have a lot of fun. So it's just it's a lot of fun. I love Groundhog Day. It's one of my favorites.
It's a great movie too.
Absolutely. That's what I would think of.
Where are your two thrift stores located?
You know, we've got one in Edwards, across from Starbucks, and we've got one in Eagle on Chambers Avenue, past the Justice Center. And so up the road there. So yeah,
thank you so much for coming on. Thanks for continued donations to the community.
Absolutely.
And if you've got some extra ski gear that you want to get rid of, drop it off at the Vail Valley Cares thrift shops, or if you're looking to upgrade your equipment, go and visit Greg and the crew there today. And that Groundhog Day sale this weekend. Now coming up next, we're going to check back in with Mark one last time.
Hi, my name is Marky Sindlinger, and I'm with Beaver Creek Ski Patrol. I'm here to talk to you about meeting points. It's a great idea for your group or your family every morning to create a designated meeting point. This secures the safety of your group and makes sure that no one is left behind at the end of the day.
You get up in the morning, you go on air with Good Morning Vail, you tell them what you got. I can give you a specific example of taking my own personal skis and the enthusiasm that led to the conversation. I sold 4 pairs of those skis in one day. I can tell you that TV8 works. All you have to do is try it. You'll see instant results.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're going to beat them and bust them. Beat them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a dad today.
All those boys are much too much.
It is spectacular up here, everybody. First thing this morning, this is my last first chair of the day. We're going to wrap up Good Morning Vail in style. I want to thank all of our guests from today for being a part of our show. Hopefully now you guys are starting to snap on your ski boots, applying your sunscreen, lacing up your snowboard boots, and making a plan to go out and attack the day. Beaver Creek, Vail, Keystone, Breckenridge, great conditions everywhere. I did some math. 723 inches of snow has fallen between all 4 resorts year to date. Unreal. But now we have sunshine, bright blue skies. It's going to be perfect. Today is the qualifying rounds for the World Pro Ski Tour 2 taking place over here at Bear Trap in Beaver Creek. And tomorrow, DJ Triz will be performing all day. Tomorrow on the show also, National Tater Tot Day. I'm going to be in the studio cooking something up, maybe some tachos. We're going to be talking to Double Diamond, Donna Kanowski from Slifer Smith in Frampton. It's going to be great. We'll see you tomorrow. Make it a spectacular day.
Hey, this is Glenn Plake, and when I'm not out sliding around on my stick,